This Soviet actually played the accordion for a German soldier. The German was moved and clapped, but next second, he pulled the trigger and knocked down the Soviet. A Soviet soldier survived luckily, but then he was captured by the German soldiers, and was forced to take a photo with them. Then a German officer called the man over. He ordered the man to collect the badges of the fallen Soviet soldiers. The man was reluctant. The officer roughly pushed him down. In order to survive, the man had no choice. He collected the badges, and put them into his helmet. But at that moment, the man parted the hair of a corpse. It was his wife. He couldn't accept this cruel back. The man saw a grenade on the ground. He smiled slightly. Then the man grabbed the grenade. He pulled the pin and put it into the helmet. As the officer walked towards him, the man smiled and handed him the helmet. The next second, the violent explosion sent the German soldiers away. The man was reunited with his wife in heaven. Then a disabled Soviet soldier dragged his legs and went to the machine gun, launched a final attack on the Germans until the last bullet was fired. But he was also shot in the shoulder. Before meeting God, he took a family photo out of his shirt and looked at his family. When a German outside pulled open a grenade and threw it in, the man left the world. But the war was not over. The tragedy continued. Soviet troops had no way back. There were no supplies at the base, so the officer told the boy, "Let him find water." The boy took a pistol and snuck into the ruins. Suddenly he found a surviving girl, and she wept. But suddenly there were footsteps. It turned out that a German was rummaging through the food. The two children hid under a table. The Germans spotted them, but felt no threat, and continued to eat. The next moment, when the boy came out, there were already bodies outside. Finally he found a lake. He crossed the lake and swam ashore, got a canteen from a corpse's hand, and brought it back to the camp. The Soviet officer looked at him incredulously. Then the boy collapsed. All the soldiers are gathered around. The officer held the boy, swore revenge on the Germans. At night, with the firing of flares, the Soviet counterattack begins. But the Germans were already prepared. They had set up firepower. Under the strong firepower, the Soviets suffered heavy casualties. Eventually the breakout ended in failure. This story is a true event. It is called the Battle of Brest Fortress Defense.